हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप सब। आई होप यू विल बी फाइन एंड हेल्दी एंड कीप्स रिवाइजिंग योर सेल्फ। फ्रेंड्स, सिलेक्शन पाने का बस एक ही मूल मंत्र है। ये 3 बातें हमेशा याद रखिए। पहला, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस। आप अपने ऊपर विश्वास रखिए कि यदि मैं मेहनत से लगातार तैयारी करूंगा तो मेरा सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा, ये पक्का है। दूसरा, रिग्रेस रिवीजन लगातार करेंगे। नया नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो एक बार के लिए चल जाएगा, बट पहले रिवीजन करेंगे फिर नया पढ़ेंगे। तीसरा, कंटिन्यूअसली क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस। क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस लगातार करना है। क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस से याद हुई चीज़ें कभी भूलती नहीं है। यही कड़वा सच है, बाकी सब मोहमाया है दोस्तों। और हमारी वीडियोज़ में रिवीजन और क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस दोनों साथ हो जाती है। आई होप आवर वीडियोस आर ऑलवेज हेल्प्स एंड मेक्स इजियर योर प्रिपरेशन एंड रिड्यूस योर एफर्ट्स। सो इस सेशन को अटेम्प्ट कीजिए और कमेंट बॉक्स में बताइए कि कितने क्वेश्चंस आपके सही हुए। और पीडीएफ पाने के लिए हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन कीजिए, जिसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया गया है। अगर हमारी वीडियो आपको 1% भी यूजफुल लगी हो तो वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर कीजिए और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ। A flower is a modified shoot because A. Certain flowers have well-developed nodes and internodes. B. It arises in the exile of plants. C. The growing point of thalamus may give rise to shoots. D. All of the above. Correct answer is option D. All of the above. Next, when a shoot tip transforms into a flower, it is always A. Solitary. B. Axillary. C. Racemose. D. Cymose. Correct answer is option A. Solitary. Next, which one of the following is not a characteristic of root? A. Absence of buds. B. Presence of chlorophyll. C. Presence of root cap. D. Presence of unicellular hair. Correct answer is option B. Presence of chlorophyll. Next, roots that grow from any part of the plant body other than the radicle are called A. Tap roots. B. Adventitious roots. C. Modified roots. D. Aerial roots. Correct answer is option B. Adventitious roots. Next, the place on stem or branch from where one or more leaves arise is called A. Apex. B. Bud. C. Internode. D. Node. Correct answer is option D. Node. Next, radicle form. A. Root system of plant. B. Floral part of plant. C. Shoot system of plant. D. A and B both. Correct answer is option A. Root system of plant. Next, the lateral roots arise from primary root is A. Primary root. B. Secondary root. C. Tertiary root. D. A and B both. Correct answer is option B. Secondary root. Next, root is characterized by A. Presence of node and internode. B. Mainly negative phototropism. C. Mainly negative geotropism. D. Mainly negative hydrotropism. Correct answer is option B. Mainly negative phototropism. Next, which of the following is not the main function of root system is R? A. Absorption of sap from soil. B. Providing proper anchorage to plant parts. C. Synthesis of plant growth regulators. D. None of these. Correct answer is none of these, क्योंकि ये सारे फंक्शन जो है वो रूट्स के हैं। Next, in aquatic plant the apex of root is covered by A. Thimble parenchymatous root cap. B. Root pocket. C. Coleorrhiza. D. Coleoptile. Correct answer is option B. Root pocket. Next, root hair arise from A. Cortical cell of region of maturation. B. Epidermal cell of region of maturation. C. Cortical cell of region of elongation. D. Epidermal cell of region of elongation. Correct answer is option B. Epidermal cell of region of maturation. Next, nematophores are helpful in A. Transpiration. B. Getting oxygen for respiration. C. Absorption of water. D. Assimilation of food. Correct answer is option B. Getting oxygen for respiration. Next, stilt roots and nematophores are observed in A. Maize and rhizophora. B. Maize, rhizopus. C. Sugarcane, rhizopus. D. A and B both. Correct answer is option A. Maize, rhizophora. Next, mechanical root observed in A. Sugarcane. B. Maize. C. Banyan tree. D. All of these. Correct answer is option D. All of these. Next, for food storage root get modified in A. Potato. B. Sweet potato. C. Ginger. D. A and B both. Correct answer is option B. Sweet potato. Next, modification of root asparagus is meant for A. Storage of food. B. Mechanical support. C. Respiration. D. Climbing support. Correct answer is option A. Storage of food. Next, stilt root arise from A. Lower nodes of G maize. B. Lower internode of sugarcane. C. Lower internode of G maize. D. Upper node of sugarcane. Correct answer is option A. Lower nodes of G maize. Next, stem distinguished from root in A. Presence of node and internode, B. Absence of node and internode, C. Presence of hairs for water absorption, D. Absence of bud. Correct answer is option A. Presence of node and internode. Next, stem are developed from A. Radicle of germinating seed, B. Plumule of germinating seed, C. Cotyledons of germinating seed, D. Coleoptile. Correct answer is option B. Plumule of germinating seed. Next, stems are generally A. Positive geotropism, negative heterotropism, positive phototropism, B. Negative geotropism, negative heterotropism, positive phototropism, C. Positive geotropism, positive heterotropism, positive phototropism, D. Positive geotropism, negative heterotropism, negative phototropism. Correct answer is option B. Negative geotropism, negative heterotropism, positive phototropism. Next, underground modified stem of potato is known as A. Tuber, B. Rhizome, C. Corm, D. Bulb. Correct answer is option A. Tuber. Next, stem store food for A. Favorable condition growth, B. Unfavorable condition growth, C. Flowering condition, D. A and C both. Correct answer is option B. Unfavorable condition growth. Next, choose odd one with respect to stem modification. A. Jamikand, B. Colocasia, C. Bougainvillea, D. Turmeric. Correct answer is option C. Bougainvillea. Next, ginger and turmeric are example of A. Rhizome, B. Rhizoid, C. Corm, D. Roots. Correct answer is option A. Rhizome. Next, photosynthetic green flattened modified stem xerophyte is in A. Acacia, B. Euphorbia, C. Apuncia, D. Hydrilla. Correct answer is option C. Apuncia. Next, stem is modified for protection in A. Citrus thorn, B. Bougainvillea spine, C. Apuncia thorn, D. A and C. Correct answer is option A. Citrus thorn. Next, stem tendril of pumpkin develop from A. Accessory bud, B. Axillary bud, C. Extra axillary bud, D. Floral bud. Correct answer is option B. Axillary bud. Next, choose odd one with respect to stem modification. A. Chrysanthemum, B. Banana, C. Pineapple, D. Strawberry. Correct answer is option D. Strawberry. Next, in oxalis stem is modified for A. Storage, B. Support, C. Protection, D. Vegetative propagation. Correct answer is option D. Vegetative propagation. Next, lateral branch with short internode and each node bearing a rosette of leaves and a tuft of root found in A. Pistia, B. Ecornia, C. Grasses, D. A and B both. Correct answer is option D. A and B both. Pistia and Ecornia. Stipules are A. 2 lateral small leaf-like structure, B. 4 lateral small leaf-like structure, C. 1 lateral small leaf-like structure, D. Many lateral small leaf-like structure. Correct answer is option A. 2 lateral small leaf-like structure. Next, the leaf base expanded into a sheath crossing the stem partially or wholly in A. Monocot, B. Dicot, C. All angiosperms plant, D. Gymnosperms. Correct answer is option A. Monocot. Next, pulvinus is A. Swollen leaf base of legume, B. Swollen petiole of legume and China rose, C. Swollen lamina, D. Swollen stipule. Correct answer is option A. Swollen leaf base of legume. Next, arrangement of vein and veinlet in lamina of leaf. A. Venation, B. Phyllotaxy, C. Aestivation, D. None of these. Correct answer is option A. Venation. Next, leaves of dicotyledonous plants generally characterized by A. Presence of parallel venation, B. Veins which are parallel to each other within a lamina, C. Presence of reticulate venation, D. A and B both. Correct answer is option C. Presence of reticulate venation. Bamboo plant have leaf venation and type of leaf. A. Parallel venation monocot mainly, B. Parallel venation dicot mainly, C. Reticulate venation dicot mainly, D. Reticulate venation monocot mainly. Correct answer is option A. Parallel venation monocot mainly. Next, a leaf is simple. A. When its lamina is entire, B. When its lamina is incised, the incision do not touch the midrib, C. A and B both. Correct answer is option C. A and B both. Next, when the incisions of lamina reach the midrib, breaking leaf into a number of leaflet is not A. Compound leaf, B. Simple leaf, C. Pinnate leaf, D. Palmate leaf. Correct answer is option B, simple leaf. Next, midrib of pinnately compound leaf is A. midvein, B. rachis, C. petiole, D. none of these. Correct answer is option B, rachis. Next, leaflet of pinnately compound leaf arise on A. common point i.e. at tip of petiole, B. common axis, C. common point i.e. at tip of rachis, D. A and C both. Correct answer is option B, common axis. Next, leaflet of fill in the blanks arise on common point i.e. at tip of petiole. A. pinnately compound leaf, B. palmately compound leaf, C. simple leaf, D. all of these. Correct answer is option B, palmately compound leaf. Next, phyllotaxy is pattern of arrangement of blank on the blank. A. leaf stem, B. phloem stem, C. vein leaf, D. none of these. Correct answer is option A, leaf stem. Next, choose correct statement. A. in alternate type a single leaf arises at each node, B. in opposite type a pair leaves arises at each node, C. in whorl type more than two leaves arises at each node, D. all of these. Correct answer is option D, all of these. Next, sunflower shows A. alternate phyllotaxy, B. opposite phyllotaxy, C. whorl phyllotaxy, D. none of these. Correct answer is option A, alternate phyllotaxy. Next, in Australian acacia, A. lamina modification, B. petiole modified, C. stipule modified, D. all of these. Correct answer is option B, petiole modified. Next, picture of picture plant is modified. A. leaf, B. stem, C. root, D. fruit. Correct answer is option A, leaf. Next, flower is modified. A. node, B. internode, C. leaf, D. shoot. Correct answer is option D, shoot. Next, choose the correct statement. A. in flower, stem changes to floral meristem, B. in flower, internode do not elongate, C. the axis get condensed in flower, D. all of these. Correct answer is option D, all of these. Next, the arrangement of flowers on the floral axis is A. phyllotaxy, B. inflorescence, C. estivation, D. placentation. Correct answer is option B, inflorescence. Next, on the basis whether floral apex gets developed into a flower or continues to grow, inflorescence are mainly of A. 3 types, B. 4 types, C. 2 types, D. none of these. Correct answer is option C, 2 types. Next, in racemose, A. main axis continues to grow, B. flower are in basipetal order, C. main axis terminate into flower, D. B and C both. Correct answer is option A, main axis continues to grow. Next, a complete flower consists of A. 1 whorl, B. 2 whorls, C. 3 whorls, D. 4 whorls. Correct answer is option D, 4 whorls. Next, thalamus is not A. swollen end of pedicel, B. different whorl arranged on it, C. accessory whorl, D. receptacle for different whorl. Correct answer is option C, accessory whorl. Next, choose the correct statement. A. calyx, corolla are accessory organ, B. androecium, gynoecium are reproductive organ, C. perianth present in lily, D. all of these. Correct answer is option D, all of these. Next, perianth is A. indistinct calyx and corolla, B. fused corolla and androecium, C. reproductive organ, D. none of these. Correct answer is option A, indistinct calyx and corolla. Next, bisexual flowers is A. when a flower has both androecium and gynoecium, B. present in solanaceae, liliaceae, C. present in mustard and pea, D. all of these. Correct answer is option D, all of these. Next, cassia show A. racemose inflorescence zygomorphic, B. racemose inflorescence actinomorphic, C. cymose inflorescence actinomorphic, D. cymose inflorescence zygomorphic. Correct answer is option A, racemose inflorescence zygomorphic. Next, flower with leaf that found the base of pedicel are A. bracteate, B. ebracteate, C. petiolate, D. sessile. Correct answer is option A, bracteate. Next, flower with floral appendages 3 or multiple of 3 are said A. tetramerous, B. trimerous, C. triploid, D. pentamerous. Correct answer is option B, trimerous. Next, in hypogynous flower, which of the following floral parts takes the highest position? A. calyx, B. corolla, C. androecium, D. pistil. Correct answer is option D, pistil. Next, superior ovary found in A. hypogynous flower, B. perigynous flower, C. epigynous flower, D. cucumber. Correct answer is option A. hypogynous flower. The outermost wall of flower is A. calyx, B. corolla, C. bracts, D. thalamus. Correct answer is option A. calyx. Choose the correct statement. A. Sepals are members of calyx. B. Petals are members of calyx. C. Sepal are plural of corolla. D. None of these. Correct answer is option A. Sepals are members of calyx. Next, sepals united in blanks and sepals are free in blanks condition. A. Gamosepalous, polycephalous. B. Polycephalous, gamosepalous. C. Polycephalous, polycephalous. D. Gamosepalous, gamosepalous. Correct answer is option A. Gamosepalous and polycephalous. Next, corolla are A. composed of petal, B. united by sepals, C. composed of tepals, D. usually for bud protection. Correct answer is option A. composed of petal. Next, polypetalous is conditioned with blank, while gamopetalous is for A. free petal, fused petal, B. fused petal, free petal, C. free petal, D. fused petal, fused petal. Correct answer is option A. free petal, fused petal. Polypetalous means free petal, gamopetalous means fused petal. Next, the mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in floral bud with respect to other member of same word is termed as A. placentation, B. estivation, C. phyllotaxy, D. inflorescence. Correct answer is option B. estivation. Next, keel present in A. velvet, B. imbricate, C. papilionaceous, D. twisted. Correct answer is option C. papilionaceous. Next, in P, find odd one out. A. standard is largest petal, B. standard overlaps the two lateral keel, C. keel are smallest interior petals, D. keels are fused. Correct answer is option B. Standard overlaps the two lateral keels. Next, the estivation in gulmohar is A. velvet, B. twisted, C. imbricate, D. vexillary. Correct answer is option C. imbricate. Next, find odd one with respect to estivation. A. China rose, B. cassia, C. lady's finger, D. cotton. Correct answer is option B. cassia. Next, androecium composed of A. sepals, B. petal, C. stamen, D. carpel. Correct answer is option C. stamen. Next, each anther is usually blank and each lobe has blank chambers या pollen sacs. A. bilobed 2, B. bilobed 4, C. tetralobed 4, D. none. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए बाइलोब 2. ईच एंथर, एक एंथर में दो लोब होते हैं यानी बाइलोब होता है और एक लोब में जो है दो चैम्बर या दो पॉलन सैक्स होते हैं. नेक्स्ट, स्टेमिनोड इज ए फर्टाइल स्टेमन, बी स्टेराइल स्टेमन, सी बोथ ए एंड बी, डी नन ऑफ दिस. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी स्टेराइल स्टेमन. नेक्स्ट, फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट ऑफ फ्लावर इज ए एंडोसियम, बी गाइनोसियम, सी पेटल, डी सेपल. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी गाइनोसियम. Next, pollen grains receptive surface is A. stigma, B. style, C. ovary, D. ovule. Correct answer is option A. stigma. Next, placenta attached. A. ovule to ovary, B. ovary to thalamus, C. ovary and other floral part, D. none of these. Correct answer is option A. ovule to ovary. Next, after fertilization the ovary develop into blank and ovule matures into a blank. A. fruit, fruit, B. seed, fruit, C. fruit, seed, D. seed, seed. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी फ्रूट सीड. ओवरी से बनता है फ्रूट और ओव्यूल से बनता है सीड. नेक्स्ट, प्लेसेंटेशन इज अरेंजमेंट ऑफ ब्लैंक विद इन द ब्लैंक. ए ओवरी ओव्यूल, बी प्लेसेंटा एम्ब्रियो सैक, सी ओव्यूल ओवरी, डी नन ऑफ दिस. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी ओव्यूल ओवरी. प्लेसेंटेशन इज अरेंजमेंट ऑफ ओव्यूल विद इन द ओवरी. Next, in marigold, A. same placentation found in sunflower, B. placenta develop at base of ovary, C. single ovule is attached to ovary, D. all of these. Correct answer is option D. all of these. Next, parthenocarpic fruit is A. develop after fertilization from ovary, B. develop without fertilization, C. develop after fertilization from thalamus, D. A and C both. Correct answer is option B. develop without fertilization. Next, seed of wheat is made up of A. radicle, an embryonal axis and one cotyledon, B. a radicle, an embryonal axis and two cotyledon, C. embryo only, D. only one cotyledon. Correct answer is option A. a radicle, an embryonal axis and one cotyledon. Next, find odd one with respect to endosperm. A. P, B. Gram, C. Castor, D. Bean. Correct answer is option C. Castor. Next, aileron layer is A. Carbohydrate enriched layer, B. Proteinaceous layer, C. Lipid enriched layer, D. A and B. Correct answer is option B. Proteinaceous layer. Next, scutellum present in A. Orchid, B. Castor, C. Pea, D. Gram. Correct answer is option A. Orchid. Next, Fabaceae was earlier called as A. Leguminosae, B. Papilionoideae, C. Both A and B, D. Fabaceae. Correct answer is option B. Papilionoideae. Next, calyx of Fabaceae show A. Polypetalous, B. Polysepalous, C. Velvet aestivation, D. Both B and C. Correct answer is option C. Velvet aestivation. Next, androecium of Fabaceae is A. 10 in number, B. 9 are united, C. 1 is free, D. All of these. Correct answer is option D. All of these. Next, find out odd one with respect to Solanaceae. A. Alternate phyllotaxy, B. Exstipulate, C. Reticulate venation, D. Pulvinate. करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी पल्विनेट। सोलेनेसी फैमिली के लिए कौन सा ऑड होगा? ऑड होगा ऑप्शन डी पल्विनेट, जो कि फेबेसी फैमिली का है। नेक्स्ट, इन सोलेनम इनफ्लोरेसेंस इज ए रेसिमोस, बी साइमोस, सी सॉलिटरी, डी बी एंड सी। करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी साइमोस। नेक्स्ट, persistent calyx found in A. brinjal, B. pea, C. onion, D. colchicine. Correct answer is option A. brinjal. Next, makoi plant. A. solanum nigrum, B. solanum tuberosum, C. allium, D. petunia. Correct answer is option A. solanum nigrum. Next, onion sow. A. axial placentation, B. parietal placentation, C. free central placentation, D. basal placentation. Correct answer is option A. axial placentation. Next, gynoecium of aloe is not A. tricarpellary, B. apocarpus, C. syncarpus, D. superior ovary. Correct answer is option B. apocarpus. Next, the floral feature of angiosperm represented in summarized form as A. floral diagram, B. floral formula, C. A and B, D. none of these. Correct answer is option C. A and B.